Choosing the right Medicare Part D prescription drug coverage plan can be very confusing. So here are a couple tips that I want you to remember. So first, in 2025, the most you can spend on copays is $2,000. So remember, that $2,000 cap is in addition to your monthly premium. It's not a total of $2,000. Second, that $2,000 cap applies only to drugs in your Part D plan's formulary. Formulary is a fancy word for drug list. So if you're taking a medication that's expensive and is not covered, you very well may end up spending well over $2,000 because, again, the cap is for covered medications. Tip number 3, you may be on a medication that is extremely expensive and is a brand, and maybe it's going to be covered as a generic. So what you have to do when you're looking, if you're on Medicare.gov or you have some other software that you're using, you got to switch sometimes between the brand and the generic. And you may be in a situation where you can't take the generic. For example, sometimes people do that with Synthroid. So then you got to make sure that you find a plan that covers the specific brand that you're not able to switch away from. The list of these medications can change every single year. They probably will change. So it is something you want to be on top of. You want to have an understanding for the next calendar year how your drugs are going to be covered. Don't assume because they're covered in 2025 that you can just roll into 2026 and they'll still be covered.